What's going on, guys? Back here with another video, and today we are looking at our AEW All Out Toronto predictions with action figures here. I done this on Forbidden Door. I plan on keep doing this. I didn't get a lot of views at all on my last one on Forbidden Door, but I had a lot of fun, and that's all that matters to me. I don't care really who all sees it. It's just that I had a lot of fun with it. And so I want to keep seeing it. Maybe this one will get out there a little bit more than the Forbidden Door. Who knows? But without further ado, we are going to start off. I'm mainly going to get into just All Out. I know Collision is right before it instead of the pre-show, I think. I might get into a few matches of the Saturday Night Collision too, but mainly just the All Out matches. But we are going to go ahead and get into... Also, one thing that I broke down in the other video, if you don't see some figures in the match, it's because, A, we don't have it yet, or I just don't have it. And then sometimes I don't have it yet, and I'm trying to get my hands on one. But, like I said, we are going to go ahead and jump into it. The first match, I'm going to start off with the TBS Championship match. It is Mercedes Moné. I don't have her figure. I was planning on getting one soon. But she will be facing off against Riho for the AEW TBS champion. So, I don't know how I feel about this one. I know what they're doing with Mercedes is they're making her like really huge. She's got, 8, 9 belts now. But I think they're going to give it to Riho. Last time I voted against Mercedes Moné, she won. But I think Riho's going to have a great comeback, and she is going to take the belt off of Mercedes Moné. Mercedes is still going to have, 7 more belts left, so I don't see why they wouldn't give it to Riho. She's on a great comeback here. So I am going to pick her as taking the TBS championship away from her. And then we're going to look at our next match, which is going to be Big Bill. Now, Big Bill has called out Eddie Kingston. They've been letting him run with it. They have been letting him do promos. He has been doing promos, and he has been cutting some great promos, actually. I'm really enjoying what they're doing with him. But if Eddie Kingston shows up, which I'm pretty sure he will, I've been watching his recovery videos, and everything looks like it's going good. So, it would be Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill. Now, of course, I do think they're going to give it to Eddie Kingston. This is his return match. He hasn't been in the ring in, I believe a year or so. So, yeah, I do think they're going to give it to Big Bill. I know Brian Keith's probably going to try to get involved. But I do know they're trying to push Big Bill some. They're trying to get him in the singles stuff. I don't know how well it's going to work out. But I do think Eddie Kingston is going to take this one. I don't see why they wouldn't give it to him. I'm going to slow this down a little bit, but yeah, I do see Eddie Kingston winning that match. I feel like this will be a great match, though. Two big old guys going at it. Then we're going to look at our next match, which is the Hurt Syndicate versus... Now, MVP is wrestling. I'm pretty sure he is. He's been getting in it, but yeah, MVP is wrestling. If not, I don't know what it's going to be if he doesn't wrestle, but I'm pretty sure he's wrestling. It is the Hurt Syndicate versus Ricochet in the Gates of Agony. So this should be a really good match. I know I'm excited for it, and I know a bunch of other people are. But, of course, I think the Hurt Syndicate, they're trying to push them towards the good side now. Ever since they lost the belts, they've been pushing them towards the babyface side instead of the heels. Maybe they're like tweeners now. I don't know. But I do see the Hurt Business taking this, getting the revenge back on the Gates of Agony and Ricochet. I believe this will be a great match. Seeing MVP get back in the ring. We did see on Wednesday, September to Remember, MVP getting at it. He was doing really good, actually. He was throwing some punches in on Ricochet and everything. He was doing some moves. It was pretty cool. He did not wrestle, but at the end of the match, he did fight a little bit. So that's pretty cool. But I do see the Hurt Syndicate taking this. I don't see them giving it to Ricochet and Gates of Agony, and if they do, I do see a rematch. But, yes, I do believe they're giving it to him. Next matchup here we have, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all. We have MJF versus Mark Briscoe. Now, this, in my opinion, is probably going to, I don't know, I think it might steal the show. This is going to be a great match. I'm still looking at getting that new Briscoe figure. I haven't got it yet, but I still want to order it. This is going to be a great match. I don't see any problems with this match. This is going to be great. I see them keeping their feud past this more than likely. I don't know. They might try to end the feud here and let them go their separate ways, but I do see them kind of keeping it probably. Now this, of course, I think they're going to let... I don't know. This is a tough one. Because on one hand, I feel like MJF's going to take over and he's going to win the match. He's going to cheat. But on the other hand, I feel like Mark Briscoe's going to get his revenge and get a chance at the AEW World Champion. I don't know yet. But I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and make a decision real quick here. So I'm going to go ahead and say they're going to give it to Mark Briscoe. I hope they do. I know a lot of people are probably going to disagree. I am a fan of MJF. I'm a fan of his work. He is a pretty good worker. He is a really good worker, matter of fact. But yeah, I still see... I don't know. But I'm going to go with Mark Briscoe here. Like I said, I think they will probably give it to Mark Briscoe and let him get his revenge against MJF. Then, our next match here is going to be the ladder match. So, we just figured out who all was going to be in it Wednesday. So, we have the champions. We do not have a Bandito figure quite yet. I'm probably going to end up making a custom, so probably stay tuned. Hit that notification bell. If I do, you'll know about it. So, they will have Brody King and his tag team partner, Bandito, going against the Young Bucks here. We are going to set Brody off to the side, and he's having a hard time standing. Brody is going against the Young Bucks. That's another team that we just figured out was going to be in it. And then I don't have the figures of the other one yet. I don't know what they're waiting on here with getting some of these other guys out. And they can't seem to stay on the stand. They're knocking over everybody now, so we'll just kind of stand them off the stand for right now. But yeah, we do have the Bucks, Brodito, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Jet Speed. Now I can't think of his name. Y'all have to let me know in the comments. Every time I'll forget these guys' names last minute. Can't think of their name, but Jet Speed, Young Bucks, Brodito, and the Don Callis family, which is Hechicero. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Versus Josh Alexander. So, I believe this is going to be a great match. I love ladder matches. They're some of my favorite matches out there. Brings me back to the Hardys and Edge and Christian and the Dudleys. Those are some of my favorite matches of all time. All those matches. But, yes, I do see Brodito taking this. I don't see it giving it back to the Bucks. I do know that Young Bucks got their old entrance back on Wednesday, but I think they probably lost all their money now, so I think they're going to go back to the old entrance again. I think they're going to screw them over with the entrance. It's going to be funny. They did it with Forbidden Door, messing with them, so I believe they'll do it again. I do see Brodito taking it. If they don't take it, I say probably Jet Speed, but I'm pretty sure Brodito will retain here. Our next match is going to be the Women's World Championship match. This is going to be a great match as well. This is going to be, man, I think it's going to be great. We have Tekla versus Chris Statlander versus Jamie Hayter versus the Women's World Champion, Toni Storm. Now, Toni Storm's had a longer run. I can't remember how long she's had this belt for now. She's been champion before. Tekla is new. I don't know if they'll give it her. They might go that route. But Chris Statlander has never won a belt. She has never won the women's belt. She's won the TBS belt, but she has never won the Women's World Championship. So I think they will give it to Chris Statlander. I don't see why they won't. I feel like if not, it'll probably be Jamie Hayter, but I still think Chris Statlander is one of their better options with this. Any of these women would be a great Women's World Champion, but I still think they're going to give Chris Statlander her first ever championship. And I feel like Willa Yuta's going to get involved too, try to help them out. They have been doing good with I love the story going on with the Death Riders trying to recruit some more people. They got Daniel Garcia, and they are trying to get Chris Statlander in there. So that'll be cool to see what goes down there. But I do see Chris Statlander winning this one. Now our next match here is going to be a great match. It's going to be amazing. We have Konosuke Takeshita versus Kazuchika Okada versus... Now, I believe this is Dorada. I don't know how they say it. I can't say it as good as other people, but I think they're trying to push Takeshita over on the babyface side again. I think they're trying to push it towards him and Okada a lot here. I know them two are probably going to team up a little bit, but then they're going to start going after one another. As you see, I did do this little custom here with Kazuchika Okada. I might have to make a video showing you how to do this. But when it spins around here, I'll put him back on the board. And there it is right there. When it spins around, you'll be able to see good. I did do the birdie finger. And I might have to make a video showing you how to do it. But I do see this is gonna be rough. This is for the belt. I kind of think they're gonna let Okada retain, but I'm gonna go right here with Konosuke Takeshita. Now this is probably something that a lot of people won't see eye to eye with. They're probably gonna think Okada's gonna retain. I kind of see they could do that, but they're definitely not giving it to Dorado. They're gonna give it to Konosuke Takeshita. I get those two names mixed up a lot. But yes, I do see him taking the belt. And then another match here. I'm looking at my match card right here that I have beside me. We have FTR versus Cope and Cage. That's what they're going by now. Now, I do not have a Christian figure. I'm really trying to get my hands on that World's End 2-pack at Target. That's the one I really want. But I do have this Copeland that I got here recently. You can check that review out. It is on my channel. It is one of my better videos I believe I have out there. And shout out to the guy who commented on my Adam Copeland video. I can't remember his name, but it made my whole day, man. Seeing y'all guys comment on the videos, it makes my day. It's incredible. Seeing y'all guys' opinion on my channel. So, shout out to the guy who commented on my Adam Copeland video. He knows who he is. Thanks to that man right there. He made my day looking down and seeing that comment. But, yeah, I do see, of course, Copeland and Cage taking this one. I don't see why they wouldn't. This is going to be a great match. I wonder how Dax is. You know, Christian hit him with a microphone, and it looks like he busted his nose bad. Now, they were pointing towards maybe a broke nose, but I don't think so, because they probably would have called the match off by now if it was a broke nose and he couldn't go forward in it. But this is going to be a great match. Again, like at Forbidden Door, seeing Copeland and Christian work together again is incredible, and I just love to see it, because just watching them two work together in those ladder matches, like I said, were incredible. I hope to see them maybe in another ladder match coming soon. Maybe they could do something with the AEW championships. It would have been cool to see them in this ladder match at All Out, but of course they have to go against FTR. But of course I do see Copeland and Cage taking this one. Now we are getting low on the card here. I believe we have 2 more matches left. But we do have a great match here. This is a coffin match. I did pick this coffin up at Dollar Tree. I plan on sanding down or using a Dremel to take that skeleton off and spray painting it black or something like that. I don't know. I want to get the WrestlingFigures.com casket, but I still haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. But it is going to be Jon Moxley. This is the Supreme figure, and versus Darby Allin. This is going to be a great match. We've been waiting on them to go one-on-one against one another for a little bit now, and Moxley finally accepts it. And this Darby Allin, the pink jacket and the chain custom I did, that's on a short on my YouTube channel. You can go check that out. But this is going to be an incredible match. I haven't seen one of Darby's casket matches live, and this will be my first one. So this will be very cool to see. And everything seemed to want to fall today. But of course, we do have the casket match. It does open. This is going to be a great match. There's going to probably be a lot of blood here from Moxley like we normally see. But I do see Darby taking the win over this. I'm pretty sure this is his specialty match. So I do see him taking the win over Moxley. Of course, Death Riders are going to try to get involved. I'm pretty sure Darby's going to have some people to help him. Don't know yet, but this will be pretty good. I'm pretty sure Daniel Garcia might get involved. But our last match here is going to be Hangman Adam Page. Now, this is my custom that I just recently did yesterday. The video should be up on the channel now. If it isn't, I know right now, at the time of recording this video, it is having some problems uploading to YouTube. So, it should be uploaded on Friday. It is Fix Up Friday, the new series I'm starting of customs that I'm doing. So, stay tuned, hit the notification bell for more of those customs. But this is my custom Hangman. And he is going against Kyle Fletcher. It is not a winner-take-all, because we know Kyle Fletcher is the TNT champion. It is just for the AEW World Champion. Now, I don't see him giving it to Kyle Fletcher. Again, I think it's more earlier into Hangman's title run. And I just don't quite see them giving Kyle Fletcher the main event scene or the world champion scene quite yet. I know he deserves it. He is an incredible wrestler, but I still think they're going to keep him in mid-card with the TNT champion for a little bit longer. And then I see in about another year or two them probably giving him the world champion, but I do see Hangman winning this one. I'm really hoping that we'll get this Kyle Fletcher figure soon, and I will have a review on it whenever it comes out. But I'm really pumped for it. I think it releases in 2026. I hope not. Hope it's before then. But this is going to be a great match, and I do see Hangman winning this one. Now, one match I am going to get into. This is before. Actually, I'm going to real quick get into 2 of them here. This is the Saturday night's one. It's Daniel Garcia versus Shibata. I see Daniel Garcia winning this one. They're doing great with his heel run right now. I know it's early in on it, but I see that they're giving it to Daniel Garcia. I have some plans with the Daniel Garcia figure for a Fix Up Friday. So again, make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you're watching my channel to see whenever I post it. But, yeah, I see him giving it to Daniel Garcia. The Death Rider's probably going to get involved again. Next match is the Ops versus the Workhorsemen. They're giving it to the Ops. They're not going to give it to the Workhorsemen. They always make the Workhorsemen be jobbers. I think JD Drake's an incredible wrestler. But, of course, they're going to give it to the Ops. The next match is a huge women's match. It is a tag match. This is not for anything right here. Maybe it's for money. I'm not sure. The card right here is hard to see. But it is a big tag match. I'm trying to read who all it is. It is Julia Hart, Sky Blue, Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford versus Willow Nightingale. Trying to read off the names. Willow Nightingale and her team. I'm forgetting most of their names right here. I try to keep up with their names, but normally when the camera starts going, I forget their names. So, yeah, I do see Willow and them taking this one more than likely. I don't see it giving it to Megan Bayne and what are the Sky Blue and trying to think of Sky Blue and Julia Hart's tag team name. It's pretty cool. I think it's called the Sin Sisters or something like that, but that's pretty cool. But I do think that they're going to give it to Willow Nightingale and that team right there. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I believe I will do it on Monday because we got a lot of stuff planned for Sunday. We're going to be busy that day. So Monday I will post a video of what happened at All Out with posing action figures and stuff like that. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for any time that I post. It sends you a little notification. And I will see y'all guys next time. Peace.